Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Impromptu live right now. Cause I think I what took like a week off. So I'm gonna let y'all load in. Call this the Clear the Air episode. I've been saying a lot of things all week that I want to address. So I'm gonna give y'all some time, man. The hell with announcing I was going live and stuff. Just just went live. Like, let's get it. Got a lot of things we got to discuss. I'll open the floor and let people come in. I'll share the link in the description, share the link in the chat. Don't know how long the show gonna be, but this couldn't wait until tomorrow or Tuesday or Wednesday. Schedule done changed, man. I'm on different platforms, so I'm not as freely to do a lot of live shows like I want anymore. It's not a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta map out a perfect day to really exclusively do a live stream yard show. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody, man, on this Sunday. I'm gonna let y'all load up before I get into what I gotta talk about. I didn't put anything as far as like the subject matter in the description. You feel me? I do want to say this. I don't give a damn about no. Well, you know what? I'm open to everything. It's gonna get disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? What up, fam? What up,
What up,
Stefan?
man? Long time no see, man.
Yeah, man. You know, been on the grind. You feel me?
I know, man. Congratulations on your marathon, man.
Appreciate that, dog. Appreciate it.
Man, better than me. I can't do freaking 10 miles, man. You did 26. God, Lord.
Point
I know
two.
you
Now you
were,
gotta add in the point two. Don't
I'm sorry.
change the points because
I'm
that
sorry.
that
Point
point
two.
two, like 13.1, you know, that says hey, that
I know
point,
you I know you slept for like 8 hours after that.
man, you sleep all week after doing it, to be honest.
Your body must have been drained.
Yeah, man. I ain't never been through any pain like that ever.
Oh, was that bad?
Yeah, it's you can't put it into words, bro. It's different. It's a different pain. It's a different mental
Men-
fortitude you gotta put on display
yeah,
also.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Mentally, it's draining.
yeah, man. Like,
You definitely got to be strong will. Your mentality got to. It comes in the test when you do something like that, man.
yeah, man. It's definitely tough, but yeah, bro. Yeah, man. So today's show, just a lot of I don't want to curse. A lot of things that I've been seeing that people running with. The first thing is so with the NBA trade deadline and all these moving parts, right? Still keep hearing this weak ass narrative. Anytime the Brooklyn Nets make a move, LeBron named them. What up?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? Like, as fans, like, what are we doing? Man? Is that just like the fun thing to do? Is just to link everything to LeBron, and you can't just try to better your chances of adding depth and getting to a championship without adding LeBron. Like, is that the way to generate traffic to whether it's your Facebook, your Twitter, Instagram, whether you ESPN, whether you Fox Sports? Like, that's what we doing now. Like, we really creating that narrative. Like, teams are loading up to beat LeBron. Like, we haven't seen teams for decades try to make trades and get the best talent on one team.
Well, I think it stems from LeBron creating a super team. So,
Whoa, whoa,
he
whoa! I gotta stop you there. I gotta stop. Why is that? Why is that created and that allowed to have legs?
I mean, it's just That's where he started, and that's what he built a foundation. I guess it's the new foundation, a way to win the championship. You got to build a super team and have
Okay,
so
so
many
you're
super.
saying LeBron created the super team. He did.
In my mind, he didn't. He didn't start it, but that's just how society is looking at it right now. So that's why they
But
saying, "Oh,
so here's my thing. A person in the media, I feel like it's my responsibility to, yes, you can have like you gotta educate the public and fans on when somebody just creating a subject just to have fun and push conversation, which to me, that's where the LeBron and super team statement lies. It's just pushing a debate subject. Not true. Like he didn't start it. He didn't.
Right, he did.
You know what I'm saying?
Who was the first super team to you?
The first super, like so
Ever.
super team. So my definition. So all right. I just want to ask folks, when we talk about super teams, do we only address super teams when players understand that if I make this sacrifice like fans want me to when it comes to money, then me and my homeboys can play on the same team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if that's the point, then fans got to look at themselves and say, you guys have been asking athletes to stop taking so much money, be team players, and do what's best for the team. So if LeBron James called your bluff and showed you, all right, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take less money, even though I'm getting a $100 million contract. Chris Bosh, less money, even though I'm getting a $100 million contract. Dwayne Wade, less money, even though I'm getting a $100 million contract. We're going to play together in Miami. And then we're going to get veterans that fit what we can afford. And if folks got upset because they listened and they understood how to move about the salary cap, then what's really the issue? Because we get mad at guys like a Rudy Gobert who take a max deal and get all that money. We get mad at a guy like a Dak Prescott in football who signed big money and mess up other pieces. But when you have a superstar take a back seat like a Tom Brady, and the Patriots could do, like, we pick and choose who we praise and we pick and choose who we bitch about. So let me put the so the StreamYard is in the chat for YouTube. Facebook is in the description. And I just think sometimes, man, as media, we'll create topics and we truly don't circle back and truly tell fans the truth. And then you'll have these fans in barbershops just running with something they saw on TV. They think facts. They be like, I'm just speaking facts. No, you're providing an opinion. Whether it's educated or dumb, you're providing an opinion.
So what's your definition of a super team?
I don't know. Like, that's the thing, bro. Like, my thing is, since we started competing in sports, we all try to create the best team to help us win.
Right.
We always have that mindset.
My thing, a super team is when two more established all-stars come together. That's a super team. If you have players who became good over time on the same team, that's not a super team. A super team is like a whole bunch of, like, say, like superheroes come together to fight crime. It's 3 or 4. I mean, 2 to 3 more superstars come together after they establish they're superstars.
So why was free agency created? Because if you don't want super teams, so here's my thing. How did the Celtics get all those championships? Way back in the day.
I think they drafted a lot of them players. I don't think a lot of the players when the Celtics, you're talking about Bill Russell days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they drafted a lot of them players. If I'm not mistaken,
the only organization that could produce Hall of Famers.
Hey, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but I know they drafted Bill Russell. So, and I think Bill Russell just dominated. He was just dominated big man until Will Chamberlain came along. So
that's my thing. It's like, then you look at the Lakers and their championships. How did they get Kareem?
See, now Kareem came from a different team. See,
how did they get him?
They in the trade.
But nobody questions the Lakers in the championships with Kareem, because then they got Magic and then they got Worthy. Wow, how did you get Magic in Worthy? Like, how does that happen?
They drafted Magic.
Yeah.
Magic was there first before Kareem, right? If I'm not.
No. Kareem was there before Magic.
Oh, okay. All right.
Then Kareem got hurt. Magic played center. Game
right,
7.
his rookie year.
Yeah. But shout out to my dog LeBron's lawyer, my man Mike in the building.
What up, bro?
But see, I think Stefan, and you raise some great rebuttals because this pushes the conversation to it's all perception and all what's allowed. As long as the team is heading the construction of a team, like the organization, as long as they pull and get guys, like when the 49ers went and got Dion, or when the Cowboys went and got Dion, that's fine.
Yeah.
But don't let Dion and talk to Michael Irvin himself, or don't let Draymond call KD.
Yeah.
That's different. But let the organization just go out and reach him, because KD is sucker because he just lost to Golden State. But if KD would have lost to the Rockets and then went to the 70-win Golden State Warriors, it's different then. But since he lost to him, you're not allowed to go to him.
So that's the definition right there of creating a super team. When superstars get together and create a team, that's the definition of a super team, right?
Yeah, but my question is this to everybody who has an issue with super teams: when you were growing up and you went and played pickup basketball, did you try to create a super team, or you wanted to make sure your team was just competitive and you possibly could lose and not get your ass back on the court?
Right.
Well, so you know, with the whole super team thing, I don't think if you get traded to a team, to me that doesn't count, right? With the exception of Kevin Garnett waived a no trade clause because he wanted to go play with Paul Pierce. Like what KD did, I don't mind it, because here's my thing about super teams. When LeBron was in Cleveland from 2003 to 2010, the narrative was he's a chosen one, he's a witness, and all this other stuff. He couldn't win.
Yeah.
So if you want to be like Charles Barkley or Dominique Wilkins, greats that never won, that's always the barbershop talk. Oh yeah, he was great, but he couldn't win. So LeBron joined Miami, KD joined Golden State. So now that narrative is not there no more because they won a title. So as fans, we critique and criticize these players, we make them go do that because they need that ring to validate their career. So I have no issue with that. I have no issue with KD going to do that. I have no issue with LeBron going to do that. And any other superstar that want to join a super team, because we fans, when we at the barbershop or we at the basketball court talking about Dame Lillard, or he a legend, he this and he that, but he ain't got no rings.
Yeah.
Dame, go to LA. Dame, go to New Jersey.
Yeah.
Get your chip by any means necessary. That's how I think. So they don't want to have that conversation though.
Dame not gonna win no championship in staying in Portland.
My point exactly. But people will get mad at Dame if he go to New Jersey, if he goes somewhere he can get a title.
If he goes to the Sixers.
Yeah, so Dame, go get the title, man. By any means necessary, bro. Go get it.
Because here's my thing. So we would want a superstar to give all they can each and every night.
Right.
And they'll produce. And then we'll say, well, he never won.
Right.
And then he listens to you and he increases his chances of winning. No matter, I mean, when he's a free agent, that's what free agent is about. Go somewhere where you could give yourself the best possible chance to win. The best possible.
Hey, I love it. I love it.
Me too.
I hope DeMarcus Cousins goes to the Nets too. Just to piss y'all off even more. You know what I'm saying? I love it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm trying to tell y'all, people act like Kevin Durant is actually going to call these folks, bro. They're like, they act like
you don't know what he's doing. You don't know if
he should.
I'm just saying, nah, Draymond got on that phone and started calling folks. You don't hear nothing about that with Kevin Durant.
Maybe Kevin Garnett circle is a little bit more quieter than Draymond. You don't know what he's doing.
But here's my thing. Do we look down on Draymond for calling KD?
No, I don't.
No,
I don't.
Because the ultimate goal is to win and get better every season.
KD, Draymond them lost to LeBron. Kevin Durant's available.
At the end of the day, these are grown men, bro. That's
like,
all
yo,
saying.
I'll take Kevin Durant over Harrison Barnes at that position. Go get Kevin Durant.
It's time to win, man.
Yeah, piss everybody off.
My thing is, are you trying to
you breaking up
win? Oh, let me switch it up.
All right. Yeah, and it's just because I'm seeing now. So all right, here's the thing. Brooklyn when it got Blake Griffin. Don't think about the Blake Griffin jumping over cars. He's a shell of himself. They just needed depth and somebody that could give you spurts. Somebody that's capable of something, that understands some things. You know what I'm saying? Then they go get LaMarcus Aldridge. LaMarcus comes to them. He chooses them. He ain't the same LaMarcus Aldridge. This is not Portland LaMarcus Aldridge. This ain't
But he
even
can still shoot though.
2 years ago LaMarcus Aldridge. And those two guys don't really help what everybody's been saying about them anyway. They don't play, they not defensive stalwarts. Everybody's been saying Brooklyn needs somebody to protect the paint. They only got Jordan. Jordan's a shell of himself. You need some depth. You need somebody that can play defense. So if y'all really out here co-signing this meme that these two guys were added to Brooklyn to beat LeBron, then you ain't paying attention.
His name recognition.
Dudes ain't
His
helping
name recognition.
Brooklyn
That's all it is.
where they weak at. They not.
His name recognition.
His name, exactly. His name.
That's all. Yeah.
And it's just one of the things is like Philip right here says that LeBron started the first player generated super team. All the super teams prior to that were started by teams through the draft, free agency, and trades. I could agree with that. I have no issue with LeBron being the architect of player generated super team.
So can I say this? Can I say this? So when KG got offered to go to Boston, right? And we get mad at players, we get mad at LeBron for going to Miami. When KG went to Boston, why didn't KG waive his no trade clause if he wants the Purple Heart for bravery and courage for staying in Minnesota to win the chip? Why didn't he waive his no trade clause?
Yeah.
Why didn't he do that?
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? So people don't think about that. And they get mad at LeBron for joining D Wade and Bosh, but just because you got traded, you had a no trade clause.
You had a no trade clause.
So you agreed you agreed to go with Paul Pierce. And don't think that Ray Allen thing wasn't already in the works behind the scenes, because it was. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this whole narrative about LeBron went super teams, I just hate that, yo. I just hate that.
Like my man said, Shaq did the same. Shaq was openly telling folks he chasing rings.
Yeah.
And we with the Phoenix, he stood up and did this.
But it didn't matter though, Hawk, because he was old and over the hill at that point.
I get it. But what I'm saying
trying to catch
is,
Kareem though.
what I'm saying is, do we knock Shaq's legacy? Because they try to use that to knock LeBron legacy or try to knock KD legacy. Do we have that same energy for Shaquille O'Neal?
No, because he wasn't prime Shaq.
What I'm saying is they don't knock Shaq for it, though. They don't like, we all ring chasers. And anything that we do, we all ring chasers. That's all I'm saying. Like,
right.
Because you join a team that's on paper looks great, don't make you less of a competitor to me, because your competitive edge is your competitive edge. You still trying to chop somebody's head off that's standing across from you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I always tell folks, they be like, these kids ain't built the same, they don't want to compete. Oh, they actually paying way much more attention to what comes with not winning. That's why they openly be like, you know what? I'm switching squad.
Look at James Harden right now. You ever seen this side of James Harden, the way he's playing right now, bro? You know, it's different when you want to be somewhere where you want to be.
No, I've seen him play like this, though. He played like this at Houston. He did. You know what I'm saying? That's why when he got traded and everybody, he's so done, he's ball dominant, he's not going to pass the ball. I'm like, what the hell are y'all talking about? Like, the dude, he'll do what's ever asked of him to do. Dan and Tony say, yo, James, I need you to king beef and go dance.
So you know what's so crazy?
And he did it.
You know what's so crazy? The narrative changed so much. He still had Mike D'Antoni in Houston. He can't win that way. He can't do that. Now he in Denver. Who's in New Jersey? Mike D'Antoni. Who's the coach? Steve Nash. Who did Steve Nash play for? Mike D'Antoni.
Mike D'Antoni. The
narrative changes now because KD and Kyrie's there. He's moving and they're winning. Winning cures everything, bro. Narrative is totally changed. Now he's an MVP. He's playing the right way. He did the same thing in Houston.
He did the same thing, bro.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Shake, what's good with you?
What's good?
What you got, Born Ready?
It just made me mad because everybody act like the goal is not to win. Like, why are they playing? You know what I'm saying? Everybody we play to make it hard. No, I'm trying to win. So if at the gym, if it's me, Mike, and you, we trying to win.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But everybody will act like, oh man, these guys soft. No. If I got like Drummond, why would you come to the Hawks when you got the Lakers on the table?
Right.
Yeah. It just don't make no sense to me. But I just think everybody like gonna criticize no matter what. Like they find a reason to knock somebody. Like what championship do you guys respect? Because we can go back and do the numbers. Look at the LeBron team that won in Cleveland. Okay, they won, but then when Golden State won, they're gonna say because of KD. Then when Toronto just won, did Toronto just win because KD was out? Well, like now with the Lakers, the Lakers won because of the bubble. You know what I'm saying? Every year that somebody win, people find a reason to knock somebody for winning. Just like with the Nets, there's no guarantee that they're gonna win the championship.
Hell no, no guarantee.
They put themselves in a good position, but 2 weeks ago, Aldridge, everybody was saying he was washed up. Blake Griffin, they was throwing him put his career in the funeral home. Now he's supposed to be, man, these guys don't want to win. Nah, I want to win. That's why I'm gonna go to Brooklyn. Like 2 weeks ago, Blake Griffin couldn't dunk. What he been doing since he been with the Knicks? Dunking. I mean, if I want to win, man.
To even piggyback what you saying, you remember the first when it was said that Drummond was going to leave Cleveland, and everybody, even myself, I was like, man, he should go. That's exactly what the Nets need. They need another like garbage pail type of center that doesn't call for the ball, is going to give you the intangibles that you need around the star. And they was like, man, that's some BS. So Brooklyn gonna load up. Now that the Lakers got him, people celebrate, which you should. Like the Lakers need somebody like Drummond. I don't care if AD there or not there. That's the type of dude you need with superstars that even though he can use 17 and 15, we ain't gonna act like he just posting people up. No, he that type of big that LeBron like. Now he can't shoot from the outside, but he's that Tristan Thompson type energy dude that LeBron like out of his big man. You know what I'm saying? That's going to give you just going to be the dirty lunch pail type of guy.
I'm glad you cleaned that up because I'm about to say he's better than Tristan Thompson. I'm like, don't
bro. That's what I say. See, people hear what they
Tristan
want.
Thomas had one series he balled.
But
So
you see how y'all just proved my point. How folks, you say a name. I said energy like Tristan Thompson. I didn't say he was like Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, I said I'm glad you cleaned that up.
I said energy.
Yeah.
But you see how motherfuckers be ready to just rebuttal. Oh shit, you said that. No, fool, you understand the context of what I said, Tristan Thompson. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You feel me? Damn, y'all. Hey,
I mean, you just can't say certain names. Like that's like saying Kelly Oubre.
Man, y'all terrible. Hey, yo, I ain't know Kelly Oubre was as good as he is, though. I ain't gonna front. I ain't saying he like the greatest, but he could get buckets. I did not know he could get buckets.
He decent. He decent.
Yeah. So here's another topic that I see people shying away from, and I'm gonna make sure the big conglomerates come back and apologize. Zion Williamson kept talking about his weight, kept talking about this. Do this and do that. He giving you 26 a night. He's a problem, but don't nobody want to talk about it no more.
Right. Yep.
Are they in the playoffs?
See, look at that. They just moved. We talking about his game.
I'm saying the impact of the player. Are they in the playoffs?
We're talking about his game. They said his game wouldn't translate. You just moved the fence.
Sure did. Move that
I just want to see him play in the playoffs. That's all.
So did you say this when you was evaluating Zion? He can't take a team to the playoffs, or were you saying his game wouldn't translate to the NBA?
I was saying Ja Morant should have been the number one pick. I feel like he's the better player when it came to him and Zion.
That's fine. But why are we talking about so we doing the AI for Zion, like just getting to the finals? Because AI my guy, but we celebrate him for just getting to the finals. We don't need to do that. AI legacy is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Because when people talk about Kyrie versus AI and they say who better, people say, well, Kyrie never carried a team. It's a difference between skill set and just impact, right? Like somebody can have a better skill set, like you said, Shake, but then somebody can have, like Zion's impact on the game is not going to be as powerful as Ja Morant's because Ja Morant has a wider skill set. Like
right.
What I'm
saying is in the playoffs that lane close up as the 80s Jordan, as the early LeBron, So that power ball is going, same thing with the Greek Freak. All that going to the lane is shut down. Like you got to have some moves in the jumper.
That's
So
true.
I want to see his game in a playoff setting. You know what I'm saying? For me to really
Let me ask
evaluate
you
and
this.
give him these props.
Let me ask you this:
What's up?
between Zion and Greek,
Mm-hmm.
who are you more confident with when they get the ball on the block?
Zion.
Zion can't be stopped, man. Zion can't be stopped, bro.
Let's see, because Jake, you make a great point. That pain is definitely different, but I say the game is different because,
I'm gonna say Zion because he can put he don't necessarily got to go to the hoop. He can, you know what I'm saying. He has a little finesse layup game. And he can shoot way better than Greek. So I'm gonna give it to Zion.
I just feel like Zion will commit more to just banging.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
definitely.
To where Greek would defer if it's some type of, and that's why Zion's not being naive to the situation will make him.
And Zion is 285, man. We gotta understand that. Greek ain't no 285, man.
Right.
I see big dudes moving out the way. And if y'all seen the game against Denver the other night against Jokic, he was big boy Jokic, yo. You know what I'm saying? Jokic 7 feet.
Yeah, he's strong out there.
Yeah.
And Stephon, I saw you wanted to get into the shits with Kyrie and AI. I saw you.
No, I was just you just said something that piqued my interest real quick. That's all. I want no trouble Hawk today, man.
No, because this is good because he was asking me about this subject because they know I rock with Kyrie and they know Chuck is my guy. So this is a discussion where I'm gonna be totally unbiased. Like,
right. Discussion, bro. What you got to say? You must not Kyrie alone, man. Why we gotta do this? What's going on?
Why you can't get defensive, Murder Mook? We're not talking about your mom, man.
Listen, I watched all this battle rap.
Murder Mook, I'm not T-top. Let me rap.
I watched all this battle rap yesterday, bro. I'm just tense.
Let me rap, yo. Let me rap.
So this is this is why the ring is important, right? I had this debate like a couple of days ago. So Kyrie, my dude, because I'm a Duke fan, so I love everybody Duke, and AI, he home team, AI home team. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is that while I tell guys to go get their ring, because let's be honest, if AI had at least one ring or two rings, AI would be on the all-time list even higher, and he will be considered at least the second or third best two guard of all time. Period, yo.
I thought he was third all time anyway.
No, that people got Jordan, Kobe.
And then Wade.
Some people got Wade, and then some people want to throw Jerry West in there because he's the logo.
Jerry West.
Yes.
So here's my question: How much value do you put more so? Is it more so the player as in the skills, or are we talking about the influence, the strength of his influence? Because a lot of the strength of AI is the mixture of both. It was the influence that he had on top of him being the player as well.
AI was
he was polarizing. You know what I mean?
I want seeing players with tattoos or sleeves or cornrows. They changed their dress code. Everybody wanted a crossover.
Right. Right.
AI stamp on the game definitely. Like Kyrie can't compete.
He's not polarizing. Yeah. Skill wise, I think you can match him up. But when you talk about just that extra oomph, that it factor, man. You know what I'm saying? That's AI, bro.
When you break down
tougher than Kyrie.
When you break down the game of basketball, because see when people say skills, like that's like it boxes you. When somebody say who got a better skill set, now you're just breaking down different aspects of the game, and then it may point you into the direction of the guy you probably don't favor. Like when Mike talk about LeBron versus Jordan, and it might be like, well, who got the better skill set? As a Jordan fan, I'd be like, because we know how LeBron is a magician, and Mike's sample size is smaller. So when you look at Kyrie and Chuck he's not a shooter like Kyrie.
But that's unfair, Hawk.
Chuck is a better athlete, though.
No, he's not.
That's what the
No,
separation
no.
is.
Yeah, Chuck is a way better
Yeah.
athlete.
No.
Stop.
See, I'm not talking about athleticism. I'm talking about like basketball skills, like handles, mid range, finish around the rim,
But Hawk,
shooting the three, coming
Hey,
off.
I was getting to the cup with the
but Hawk,
hand
that's
check
a
at
little
165.
that's a little unfair though, because I think like back then when AI played back then,
Yeah.
he was ahead of his time. I use a rap battle analogy.
Yeah.
Cassidy was crazy back then.
Yep.
Now battle rap is about now schemes and all that.
Yep.
So his skill set is dated. The same thing with AI. So when you're talking about who got the better skill set, of course it's going to be Kyrie because the game has evolved. But back then,
Exactly. So that's why my thing is this. Why were people so you just broke it down
right?
the best way.
Mhm.
It should be Kyrie. You feel me? Skill set should be Kyrie. Like Julio Jones should have better skills than a Randy Moss at that size and that speed. He should be able to run routes better if the game being left in better hands. Like
I mean, it's not facts, but I get what you're saying.
so only big man you can say, and nothing's facts, it's all opinion. But
No, I'm just messing with you.
only big man from back in the day, skill set wise, that can compete with the bigs for today.
Olajuwon.
It's Hakeem. Skill set wise, but Hakeem really can't shoot the three like the bigs are asked to do today. I mean,
Moses Malone wasn't no small defense.
David Robinson and
whoa.
Oh,
Cut this shit.
I mean,
Cut this shit. Imanu Ginobili playing big man. One fucking We're not gonna do that. I love David Robinson, but cut the shit. All right.
What about Moses? What about Moses?
I mean, you had a little jumper.
Yeah, no. Ewan definitely his mid-range game.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah,
But I'm
definitely.
just saying, like everybody, Hakeem is the old school big that if you put him in today's game, he gonna kill. Because
Moses Malone.
I didn't look, bro. I ain't gonna jump out there and say Moses when I ain't watching.
Moses, he was a traditional big man. He didn't have the range on the outside.
I mean, David Robinson was cool with the quickness he had, but come on, man, that monitor looking ass jump shot getting swatted.
I just think the question was unfair when they said who got the better skill set, Kyrie and AI. I said because it's two different times, man. It's two different times. You know what I mean?
It's a loaded question. That's why I say it's a box.
Yeah.
When you say skill set, you're boxing. Basically, the old head is not going to win.
Right.
Like you may have you're going to have an outlier, and I think Hakeem is the outlier.
Mm-hmm.
If you talk about point guards from back in the day, you know, you got like if you talk about skill set for point guards back in the day, like if you could take Kyrie and then say Isaiah Thomas, because Isaiah could shoot and basically do all the shit Kyrie could do.
Right.
Now, if you put them two beside each other, because Isaiah's the outlier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, see, people saying, you know, now here's the thing that we got to stop doing because he just did it. See, when we talk about Kyrie and AI, people go right to that.
How do you measure that though?
The heart and stuff.
How
Because
do you measure that?
Kyrie is different. Kyrie don't give a fuck.
Man, Kyrie be bleeding, man.
Kyrie don't care, bro. Like people was mad at him. He made this trip. Now they saying, you know, his fiance and him having a child, and but then they like when other dudes play when they, you know, loved ones having a child, a significant other. It's like, man, we got to stop doing that, man. Like
Then he'll come back and then he'll come back and drop 40.
Michael would
Yeah.
never. He would
Then
never.
he'll come back and drop 40 on you.
Huh?
Man, Kyrie be having them cycles, bro.
Hey man, Kyrie is a human being that I love when he come in front of them. He's my Marshawn Lynch. I just like real talk, man. Like I became a fan of Kyrie when I just said, so he got a middle finger face when he in front of the camera.
So are you a Duke fan now?
Absolutely not.
Thank you. Don't do that. Don't jump off that porch.
I tried it.
Kyrie really not a product of Duke. even Kobe said that. Kobe said you played 3 games.
Congratulations to Miami of Ohio. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, real quick, you saying they talking about Drummond intends to sign with the Lakers?
Yeah. I like that sign. I like that. I ain't got no issue with that. If y'all notice, Ballhard don't got no issue with nobody signing with a team because I'm pro player. Do what you want.
How about this? The Nets not even gonna make the NBA Finals. How about that?
You got some bread on that?
You want to put some money on that?
Lord,
I got my cash app. I can drop it.
damn.
All of a sudden, we got all these Net fans in here and whatnot.
Right.
I'm not a Nets fan. Nah, I'm not a Nets fan.
Look, you just jumping off the porch.
Hey, if
I
you
ain't
make
never off the porch.
you make a cold claim like that, bro.
My team number one in the Eastern Conference for a reason. So I mean, it is what it is. You got
Tell Ben to learn how to shoot. Y'all make it,
Man, Ben ain't got no jumper. That ain't getting nowhere.
That's easy. That's the easiest fix.
He don't lefty. He making us lefties look bad. We known for having a shot.
Ben next up, man. I don't care what nobody
Yo,
says.
Ben is a problem.
Exactly.
Ben
I'm a
next up,
big
bro.
Ben
That's
fan,
my guy.
bro.
Ben next up, bro. I don't care what
Yo,
nobody
Ben's
says.
a problem.
I've been around
He
with Ben.
next up. Nah,
He
LaMelo next up.
He's coming.
LaMelo holding it down
He's
for the
coming.
light skins.
Melo coming though.
Hey yo, hey Shake, man, you out there looking like Arrested Development too, though. You out
Mr. Window. Hey.
hey yo, let's switch
Hey,
topics,
he look.
man.
He look like one of them daylight lives out there, bud.
Exactly. You look like daylight, bro. Yo, since we on YouTube too, let's go ahead and transition. So my man Darian always say I don't ever talk about battle rap. So we gotta talk about battle rap because they had Double Impact 4 last night live on Caffeine. Shout out to URL.
Crazy.
That card was an A- because of the damn fake ass main event. It would have been an A+. That was one of the first cards in a long time that I left like, yo. Every battle was like that.
When Cassidy hit, did y'all see that Cassidy Hitman video?
First of all, bro, let us finish the URL.
That's April 3rd. That's April 3rd. We gonna get to the RBA in a minute.
We're gonna talk about Cassidy versus Hitman face-off. We gonna, but let's talk about this event first, because yo.
Hey, if y'all need the videos, I got the videos for y'all too.
I need that.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, don't. Hey yo, Schmack. I ain't say that.
So I didn't watch the event, but I heard that Av and Fonz had the best battle of the night. You know,
Yeah, with Kayshawn and Blue. Yeah,
that's true. Okay,
They went crazy, bro.
that battle was nuts.
They-
That was a prime like all-star 2-on-2 vibe because it was serious, but they won't. They were bumping each other, pushing each other, stopping mid-flow to like interact. Yo, it was dope, bro. And Lou Castro.
I don't know how much you into battle rap, but like with Lou, everything you thought was gonna be with Lou and Shine put together is exactly how you thought it was gonna go.
Yeah, it was explosive.
It's probably even more, bro. Like the energy, it looked like they drank like four Locos, 2 Red Bulls, 2 espresso. Like their energy was crazy.
So
the whole battle, yo.
So did Tay Rock and Old Boy did they get 3-0?
It's debatable.
Yeah, it's debatable. Right. Gentleman's 30, but
Gentleman's 30. It wasn't a body bag. It was Gentleman's 30.
Nah, I want a body bag.
It got crazy.
Nothing was a body bag, even though Real Sick and them was close to getting their ass put in the body bag. It was close. I mean, Arsenal and Kid Chaos were phenomenal. Yo,
I heard it was crazy.
Phenomenal. And I think Kid Chaos gonna be a super problem because Arsenal basically gave him a cheat code of like condense how you rap. Because you got everything else.
Cut the fat.
Yep,
cut the fat out the setup.
Right to it.
And then he
was nice. But yo, because we got a Philly dude on here, and Easy the Block Captain has the Hall of Fame pause statement of the world, Craig. He said Rock was saying dickhead like he does. And Easy said, nah, Tay Rock, you gotta spin on that dickhead. I was like,
oh, no homo. I'm on team no homo. Damn, bro.
The rebuttal that Geechee came with, bro.
Yeah, and I said, man, Geechee don't rebut. And Geechee, even when he rebutted it, I wanted to say pause. How do you say that with a straight face? Nah, Tay Rock, you gotta spin on that. What?
Nah, when he called Tay Rock a Duke shooter.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's like saying you like Duke. Like, how can you say you like Duke and it ain't a pause?
Yo,
I'm a Duke fan.
They mesh well, yo. The continuity, like my man, shout out to 3 Letter Man. He said the realest thing. For Mook and Cal had the worst continuity out of any 2-on-2 I've ever seen in my life.
That's because they were drunk.
No, that's because Calico been drunk since he smashed Averb.
You said what?
False. Since he beat Averb.
What?
See, it's rubbing off on you.
I said what?
Hey, yo, dog.
I shout like what?
Yo, hello,
Pause.
hello.
Change the topic. Next topic.
Hey,
Change the topic.
all right, so check this out. Don Marino and DNA, they barely won the last round, if I'm not mistaken. That's because Jay the Nightwing and Rum Nitty did the Guilty Conscious Eminem and Dr. Dre scheme. But coincidentally, DNA and Don Marino had the same type of round for their third round. So both of them did the Guilty Conscious, you know, the Dr. Dre and Eminem. Remember that old song on Eminem's album? Playing off the Gary joint that Geechee named had for DNA. So they won the third round because Rum Nitty and them round was super short. But people just don't like Don Marino. They weren't gonna win the fan vote. I thought they had a lot of punch. People ain't want to even entertain. People just don't like Don Marino. I'm gonna just keep it 100.
Oh, so Hawk, you know, they said I don't know if you just said, you know, they said Woe said that Drummond signing for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, you got okay, yeah.
With LA?
Yeah, with LA. Yeah.
That's what's up. But yeah, man, that card last night, it was a dope card. Mook pissed T-Top off by cutting him off. He got kind of emotional. And I think he probably was drunk. How you think about it?
Mm-hmm.
He been emotional since Averb smacked him around.
Hey yo, shout out to shout out to so hey yo Beasley, don't ever say Av from Richmond again, bro. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Say straight out of Richmond. I said, whoa, what?
Norfolk, bro.
Yeah, in the trailer. It was a trailer, so you had enough time to correct it. Av, straight out of Richmond. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? That's not Jack Boy. But yeah, Av and
Did y'all
Fonz
see that?
was dope. Shake.
Did you see the John and
Ace I Mean?
The car was terrible.
I mean, yeah.
With the battle was fire.
terrible. Yeah, the car was
terrible. The car was terrible for real.
Are we giving Cassidy a round, man? I got Cassidy 2-1.
I'ma just say this.
Oh, time out.
I'm gonna say
Listen.
Go ahead.
I like Cassidy.
So you got Cassidy
like,
2-1.
It's just, you know.
You said he got the P on his hat. Is that a P on the hat?
Yeah, I just like the colors though. You
So Stefan, you going for Cassidy as well, no matter what.
Yo, what kind of question is that, Hawk? You know me. Are you serious? Why are you even asking me that?
I'm gonna go with Cassidy myself because he said something that I like. He said he had to reevaluate the way he was rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he sounded he gonna make some adjustments. Like, you know, y'all want some theatrics. You know, it sounded he gonna come with a little fresh shit. You know, so he already read free and Hitman head.
One thing I did hear about with the interview with Mook. Mook said like Cassie is not a person you want him to figure out what we're doing now in battle rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if he figures it out just a little bit, bro, he's gonna get Hitman a problem, man. Because Hitman's like he's dope with the crowd, but he's not like crazy with the bars like that, bro. He's not at all.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I don't know, man. We're gonna have to see.
I know
Cassidy
5,000 and 0 with the face off though. He undefeated with that.
Oh yeah.
So let me get this right. This was said before he.
No, I still got Hitman 2-1. Don't get me
wrong. But this was
don't get me wrong, but
this was said about Cassidy before Goods. This was said about Cassidy before ours.
What about Disaster? Don't forget that battle. This is what y'all do. He beat
we
Disaster.
don't.
No, he did. He beat.
Okay, so let's put that in there.
He get credit for beating Disaster.
Okay, because you just said before. Okay, all right, I got you.
And you know the round that helped him beat Disaster? Emulating Disaster.
Right. Yeah. Right.
But one thing about Hitman, and Hitman said this, and to me, this is a true statement. I never seen a whack Hitman. I seen one whack round from him versus Khan, because that was his homeboy. But I never seen a bad Hitman.
Nah, he had a third round. I forget against who, but he was just repeating his old bars.
Just conceded.
He got killed by Rex.
Oh, okay.
A while ago. He got beat by Rex a while ago. Hitman. Yeah.
Rex?
Look up the Rex and Hitman battle. It was years ago.
Rex?
Rex killed. Yeah, Rex. Yeah.
Rex, it was Rex and Bird, but I don't remember no Rex and Hitman.
It was Rex and Hitman.
It was Rex and Hitman. Like 7 years ago.
Yeah, he killed. He
did. They battled in St. Louis.
Yeah, Rex got it. Rex got him, bro. Yeah.
I mean, that ain't saying a lot because Rex was murdering everybody back then.
Yeah. That's true.
Why I never seen that battle?
Yeah, that's true.
Because you ain't. I don't remember the battle rap.
What'd you say? Oh, because what'd you say?
No, I want to problems, Hawk. I apologize, man.
Yeah, no, that's messed up, man. I never realized that. Y'all right at it? Damn.
Hey, Hawk, when you gonna do a draft show, bro? It is about that time.
Draft. I really despise the draft. It's a waste of money. Hey, yo, what they said?
In your position, yeah, I would hate it too. You know what I'm saying? In your position, I would hate it too, because Philly and drafting ain't really like y'all strong suit right now.
I don't want to take that. You got us right there. Yeah, direct that to him. Say that to the Stephon. That to me.
You're being real disrespectful, man.
There you go. See, that's the dude you need to talk to.
Hey man,
what's
look,
what's your team again?
Reader's gonna be great.
I'm sure
Jalen Reader's gonna be great one day, bro.
What's your team again?
It's been Minnesota Vikings, bro.
Oh, that's what I thought. Yeah, why are you talking?
You know your team bad, but you gotta say the whole name.
Exactly.
Minnesota Vikings.
So my Ravens, we picked up Sammy Watkins, man. What y'all think?
Waste of money. He gonna play 3 games.
Yeah, I just hope
he's gonna play 3 games.
Stay healthy. Salute to him. Hope he stay. Hey, can we please? Well, speaking of the draft, thank you for that segue. Speaking of the NFL draft, can we cut the shit with these NFL personal workouts for quarterbacks throwing on air, being wowed by throwing on air?
Oh man, they was just slurping Zach Wilson Saturday.
God, did you see that? And then Louis Riddick showed Sam Darnold doing it in the game with the Jets. I was like, yo, Louis is petty. He was like, oh, we never seen this throw before. And you see Sam Darnold did it in the game. It wasn't as far down the field, but he did the same little thing. Was running to the left, threw a post to the right. Touchdown.
Man, Zach's small out there, man. I don't think he's ready for the NFL, man. Them hits, man.
Zach they said the same thing about Russell Wilson.
Hey, but
no. Russell's a little stocky, man.
He a little stout.
Hey, is it me? But because I watch a lot of college football, but that tight end or receiver from Florida, is he really that good?
Yeah, he's that good.
He's that good?
Yeah, he's nice. He's nice. Yeah.
Him, though. All right.
Yeah. Did you see Penn State? Everybody that tests there run a 4.3. Good God.
Yeah. They got in like the top 10 in the draft. So I was like, damn.
Hey, look up Rondell Moore, yo. Still at the draft.
Yeah, the Vikings gonna get him.
Probably not. He's offensive line.
Oh, okay.
So is Trey Lance gonna be like Carson Wentz?
Better.
Hey,
that's better.
He's gonna get compared to Carson his whole career.
You say what? Well,
he gonna get compared to him. He gotta have he can have 2 or 3 straight good seasons. And they gonna wait to see if he can hurt or something.
Right.
Trey Lance is gonna be a steal like how Patrick Mahomes was for the Chiefs. Like whoever get him.
Yeah, Patrick shut me up. I remember Patrick was coming out. I was like, man, Patrick, my homie from goddamn Police Academy. Everybody raving about.
I knew Patrick Mahomes was good because he threw 800 yards. He threw for 780 yards against my Sooners in one game. But he was erratic though. He was a
Yeah,
rapper.
he served me shut the hell up. Just he way better.
I ain't
than
know he's gonna be this good. I know he's gonna be good, but not this good though.
He actually made me stop trying to like predetermine how good somebody gonna be in the NFL. That's why I just stay away from that because I was just like, damn, I was so wrong about him that I ain't even doing this no more. Hell no. What you think about this play? He got a chance. That's all I say. Oh yeah, he got a good chance. Oh, he got a chance. The motherfucker be jumping out there talking about, oh, this dude gonna be this, they gonna be that. They don't never circle back though.
And you know what, man? And this is, you know what I don't like? That guy from LSU, Jamar Chase.
Yeah,
he didn't play last year, right?
Nah.
Yeah.
But see, my thing is, and I get it, but is he that much better than the guy from Bama?
Is he
No.
better?
Yes, he is.
Better?
His body
Prototype, body wise, he's what the eye wants to see, but
body wise, they feel like his body can absorb and be more durable.
He'll be the best wide receiver to come out of this draft.
Because you know why I say that, and y'all make a talk to this more than I can, of course, but I just feel like Devontae showed it on the field. Jamar Chase sat out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Devontae dominated the COVID era, though.
You know what it is, and I'm gonna even take it one step further. Mm-hmm. They feel like Devontae ain't even the best receiver in the draft from Alabama. That's what hurts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what hurts me. And I like I said, man, the best thing you can do, even recruit, like when it comes to like college recruiters coming to see a kid or scouts coming to see a college kid, that intrigue. Like if you got intrigue, people will take the intrigue, the what if versus what you know, because it's they put it with potential, right? Like what if this? So Jamar has the what if, right? He had 20 receiving touchdowns, then sat out for COVID. Then you got Devontae, who had this great year, but he got a receiver who they feel like that's on his team that's better. So it's like, but damn, Jamar, man, I'm telling you, he gave us this a year ago, but what if? All right, we'll take him.
But Hawk, but can I say this? The argument, can I say this though? If Jamar would have came, he ain't had Burrow. You see,
you can use that. Yeah,
he want to put.
I guess my analogy I could use, but you might gonna cut you off. Is like what we do with what NBA scouts do with college basketball. It's that one and done versus that third or fourth year guy in college.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? The intrigue of the ceiling, like we think we know what we're gonna get out of this third or fourth year guy. But this young guy, he showed flashes. So I got trainers. We got this developmental team. The sky's the limit.
Got you. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
I think that's what you fall into, man. Intrigue is you got to use that to your advantage now. And I think COVID showed that, hey, man, strike while the iron's hot type stuff. Step out. That's why you see a lot of kids now when they get hurt, having great years, they don't try to like fight to get back on the field unless they truly 100%. Because if you got that small inclination that you may have lost a step, people are not gonna care that you were playing hurt. They're gonna say, "Well, you was out there."
Right. That's true. That's true.
Somebody's gonna be a Ryan Leaf in this draft. That's all I'm saying.
Yo,
there's always a Ryan Leaf in every draft.
Kyle Trask from Florida. He's gonna be the Ryan Leaf. He's gonna be it.
So you don't think Trask?
Nah.
Now, how about if he go in like the fourth round? So is it only like a first round quarterback we call Ryan Leaf, or?
Yes.
First round, yeah. First round.
Yeah.
First round. Because I think he's gonna get drafted in the first round.
Oh man.
Who?
I think Kyle Trask.
Why do teams still jump out there for quarterbacks, man? Like, why do teams still feel the need to trade down picks or trade up picks to get quarterbacks? Like, why are they still?
Everybody want to hit the lotto. They want that homes, man. They want to hit the lotto.
That's what it is. The lotto, 500 million. So I'm gonna spend my $1.
They want it. The thing is gonna stick. You know. Gonna stick. You know. But
did y'all talk about Deshaun Watson?
Nah.
No, we're gonna leave that alone.
Go ahead though.
We're gonna leave it alone.
I think the Houston Texans got something to do with it.
Yeah, for sure.
Because the accuser's lawyers are the same lawyer who works for the owner of the Houston Texans.
Yeah, it's his neighbor or something, right?
Yeah, I didn't even know that. See,
man, that's crazy, man. He getting that Bill Cosby, Kobe treatment, man.
Now somebody said that. So somebody tried to paint this narrative that where Houston was brushing under the rug, and they knew this whole time. And when they said that on social media, I thought to myself, I was like, all right. So just say if Houston and this is a hypothetical. I'm not saying Deshaun is like this, but what if Deshaun was like what they saying, and this was truly going on, and Houston was pushing on the rug, suppressing,
Mm-hmm.
and it comes out that he really was doing this, and Houston knew. What we doing with Houston and the owner? Like that's
that's like the Penn State Jerry Sandusky shit.
Yeah, like you need to be y'all.
No, that's totally two different things. That was little kids. Totally two different things.
Yeah, but they knew though. I'm saying it's the principle of them knowing what was going on.
Yeah, I see what Shake saying, and Stefan, you told it right. It's kids, but we don't want to lump them together. But on principle, what Shake is saying is, Deshaun to be held accountable for his actions, but you got to even hold the employer with the same accountability lines. Like, basically you told the females or her lawyers, like, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go down too.
Well, we talking about if, so
it's a big if. I don't know what's going on. My thing is this: I'm not jumping out either side because I defended Darren Sharper because he was from the crib, and that's right in the hind part.
It's just the timing, man. Just the timing of everything. He wanted to go to Houston, then all this comes out. It's just the timing for me, that all this comes out. I don't know.
It's just no not one female got a police report. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of no evidence and accusations, man. Like,
it make it tough, bro. Because this is a slippery slope. So as a man in my avos, as a man in this climate, you just can't say, "Hey, shorty, you got to prove it," because you gotta take into account females, their feelings, protecting the women. You know what I'm saying? So you just can't jump out there and say prove. Like, you want to say prove it in anything, but then you gotta be cognizant. It's like, it's females, because people say, what if everybody, what was your daughter? I'm like, well, dog, it's my daughter. Like, I ain't going to the press.
Right.
You know, like some
right.
I'm not like Hitman Holler, where my bag at? You know what I'm saying? Like, people gotta stop doing that, man. Asking somebody like, "What was that your daughter?" Because you're not gonna get the reaction you think.
Right.
They might implicate themselves and just say, "Yo, I'm gonna kill somebody." You know what I'm saying? Because that's you pulling their emotions, their strings, and that's something that nobody can pre-rehearse on how to respond. That's why I really dislike when people try to say flip the narrative of pulling you in and be like, "What would if it was you?" You can't really speak to it,
right?
In a therapeutic, constructive way, bro. Like, we just can't, man. I'm sorry. I know I can't. It's my daughter. I've been in headbutted every damn TV station trying to interview me. Get the hell out of my face. But yeah, man. This situation is definitely a slippery slope. I just want to sit back and just wait. While I'm waiting, though, salute to all the women out there, protect the women, and if you're a man and you trying to get massages, and then man, you just I ain't saying going out there with that, trying to find happy endings and thinking you Robert Kraft and them, but you got to know everybody ain't treated the same.
Facts.
That
is facts. Absolutely.
Can't be in the DMs getting. I'm gonna leave that alone. See, y'all got my damn Michael Blackston jokes. Can't do it. But what's one more topic, man, before we get up out of here? Because I just got tired of the fake memes of people creating teams to beat LeBron. Like, I salute LeBron because LeBron show fans that I'm gonna give you what you asked for. I ain't gonna take all the money. I'm gonna be a team player and get my homeboys to be team players. And so, parody in sports, I'm not believing that. Nobody want no damn parody.
Well, let's
smoking boots. You want your team smoking?
I would think people aren't really talking about it, but like Gonzaga. Gonzaga got a chance to do something that I think with the 76 Hoosiers.
Yeah,
defeated in the season.
Yeah,
and I think like the way they playing, the games are not even close, man. I think they got a chance to do it.
Gonzaga's not winning the championship.
Look.
And where would they rank against the greats of college basketball?
They could be. See, you know what? Gonzaga remind me And I'm guilty of doing this. I disrespect the Dallas Mavericks so much. But when you look at what they accomplished that year, they had a special season.
They did.
And I'll be like, and I've said it on record, like they like the weakest NBA championship team ever, but they really not. It's just they don't wow you. Like Gonzaga, unless you're a basketball purist, they wow you. If you're a casual, they don't wow you.
Yeah.
You know, similar to what Shaq said about lowering the rims, right?
Mm-hmm.
The reason why Shaq said lower the rims with female basketball, in my opinion, what separates men's basketball from women's basketball? The wow factor.
The wow factor. The dunk.
Yeah. You know, when you watch boxing, why do people like Tyson over Mayweather? The knockout is the wow factor.
The wow factor, right.
And that's why Shaq said lower the rims.
Right.
Wow factor. And that's why I think the young lady, I forgot her name, but I retweeted it. When she's a player, one of the better players, she was just like, don't make me relearn the game so you can be entertained where I'm a purist. Like if you're a basketball purist, you appreciate the women's game.
Right. Absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying? But if you are casual, the women's game is not going to wow you. You're not going to get those dunks. They'll cross folks. They'll cross you. They'll get behind the back, but it just ain't going to give you that.
Yeah.
All this fails, I'm going to blow by you and dunk on you.
You may get a Brittany Griner every so often that can dunk with ease. But I just think people need to look at Gonzaga, man, because they're going to do something real special. Because if you watched all their games, even against when they played UVA,
they smashed us.
Right. So UVA is, they're pretty good. So they beating everybody, man. Right now, they have 20, 25 points right now.
And you know what's crazy, Mike? That's not even a big story, bro.
It's not. That's what I'm saying. It's not.
Hey, yeah. Damn, now that you say that, dog, like that let you know right there, man. It's like, can you imagine? And I'll just use your squad for, can you imagine Coach Krzyzewski was undefeated right now with a Duke team doing that? It'd be front page news. North Carolina, front page news. Villanova, front page news. But Gonzaga's like, what Stephon basically said, they ain't gonna win it all because they don't believe that they're gonna do it.
But you know what will be a story if Michigan with Juwan Howard going back to Michigan, they go to the Final Four. That'll be a big story.
Watch how big that be. And you know what? Can those two teams meet in the finals?
I don't
on
know.
The same side.
Michigan by 5.
Look at this. He watched Michigan. He watched Gonzaga all year. He still got to lose to Michigan. Yo, everybody in their team, Stephon, can shoot.
Yeah, and they got a freshman.
The big got to come out and play.
They got a freshman, Jalen Suggs. He the truth. He gonna come out.
Sir.
He the truth.
Hey, did our team make it? Did our team lose?
With that robotic, if he dies, he dies. Big man, they got.
Yeah, the all-white team.
No, come on, man. Philly cats be killing me, man.
Y'all, y'all gotta be early, man. I ain't want to say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we ain't practice all week, bro. It was in the COVID protocol.
But I remember coming on your show, and then people were talking about Duke. They ain't make the tournament.
Oh, that was JaVale.
Yeah, he did say that. Yeah.
No, he ain't gonna duck it. He be back. I just ain't had to live during the week. But yeah, Virginia wasn't good enough to miss that much practice time.
Right.
He wasn't that good enough to do that. So when the experts was picking against UVA, people up in arms. I'm like, y'all do realize we ain't gonna have 0 team practice.
Well, let me ask you this: Gonzaga, if they go, I think they're gonna go undefeated. But will they get the asterisk because of COVID?
They better not.
They better not either, though, bro. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be pissed. They better not either. Yeah.
Hey, speaking of women's basketball, what's the young lady at Stanford, man? That she a dunk on you. She be dunking with ease, man. I gotta, you know what, man? I'm doing female basketball disservice, not even knowing her name.
But you know, Paige Becker, the best college basketball player right now.
Who?
Paige Becker, I think her name is.
Okay.
UConn. She's.
Is she better than Brianna?
Brianna Stewart.
Yeah.
From UConn. They 2 different positions, but Brianna got more. Brianna got more.
Her name is Fran Bellaby. Bellaby.
Okay, because Brianna Stewart probably the best I've seen.
Yeah, she's probably the best.
Crazy.
She's probably the best decorated college player in a women's game that I've seen in a while. Man, that's saying a lot though.
Ooh, she be jumping on people too.
Brianna be looking like a little Kevin Durant out there.
Yeah, she do.
Hey, yo, have y'all seen? Man, I need to pull this up on the big screen. This shorty actually dunked on the shorty though. From Stanford.
Hey, sidebar, I know y'all be wearing Nikes, right?
I'm doing the shorty from Iowa. Damn. Go ahead.
What do y'all think about that whole Lil Nas X, Nike, Air Max.
No. We're not gonna talk about that.
I just want to know where y'all stand on the Nike stuff.
Hey, yo, man, somebody really can't be dictating. Pause.
How y'all feel about that Nike stuff, bro? I'm just saying.
So what do he do? What do he do with? I don't know what you're talking about. What do he do?
You don't know what he's talking about.
I don't. I heard he had a little video with the devil or something, but what did he do? Like
He
what
put
did-
It's not just that. It's straight pause. The whole video pause.
the whole video paused, but I'm talking about the shoe itself.
what
He got
about
a deal with Nike where he got the shoe where it's like for Satan worshipers, and it has like a drop of human blood.
I seen that on my timeline. I seen it on my timeline. Yeah,
what?
I just
Yeah,
get
Air
past
Max,
that.
Air
Joe.
Max.
I
It's
didn't know
Air
what it
Max.
was.
Yo,
I was like, damn, Nike for real?
that's
Y'all go from Kaepernick to this? This is what we doing?
yeah. Nike all about pushing them units.
Yeah, man, we talking about it.
They're
We
gonna
talking
sell. They're
about
gonna
it.
sell because it's gonna be a rare shoe. That's why they're gonna sell.
The shoe's only $1,000. Still,
So right now, so like who y'all got for NBA MVP?
It was LeBron till he got hurt, I guess.
No, it wasn't B until he got hurt. Stop it.
See.
That's what I did. I threw the hoop.
I got
You know, I was gonna feed right into that.
I got Jokic, Harden, Lillard. Not in that order, but
Man,
those
give
are
Lillard.
three.
Lillard deserve it. Lillard deserve it. Give it to Lillard.
Harden, quite a
Harden,
get the Harden,
balling,
man.
bro. Like I mean, Lillard balling too, but
Yeah, you might have to get the Harden on the low, man, because he been there every day.
yeah, because
He's point guard right now. I mean, at the position that he playing right now.
I mean, I ain't mad at the other. I ain't mad at Jokic. Jokic basically averaging a triple double. I know he dropped a couple.
he.
My boy said Embiid still soft. Look at that.
I never liked Embiid, man. I never liked Embiid.
Lillard, you could I mean, Lillard in them. What place Lillard in them? Like sixth place. He ain't Westbrook. He ain't averaging triple double.
But Lillard cold blooded though.
Hey, yo, somebody was in. Chris Paul MVP. Phoenix in second place, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And
But unfortunately, he's gonna go in the Charles Barkley category.
facts.
That's a shame. So he should have took his ass to LA with LeBron.
In my Kobe voice, easy money, easy. Shout out to Kobe, man.
That's what it's gonna be. Chris Paul, great, change franchises around, but he ain't got no title.
Man, Chris Paul, man, look, let me just say this, man. Because he right, everybody gonna say he never won a ring. But when you break down when he joined your squad and what he does, you can't never say it's his fault. You ain't win though. I'm gonna tell you that. Because who was his big man at with the
Hornets?
Who were they? They were still the Hornets then, right?
They had Chandler. It was Tyson
Chandler Parsons. I mean, not Chandler. Tyson Chandler.
And they had David West.
David West. Yeah.
They had
young David West.
Young David West. They had my boy Mo.
Mo P was that. Yo.
Yeah, they had a squad, dog.
Yeah, they did.
They had a squad. You know what I'm saying? And then he went to LA. LA was his best chance to win, though.
Yo, David Stern being the rep of the squad. Come on, David. Like, I see why David Stern did it because he had his own snap on, but it's like, bro, like nobody cared about that.
Who you talking to?
You think the Lakers would have won the title with Chris Paul?
I don't know if they would have won a title, but it would have been fun to watch.
Right.
It would be interesting trying to see how Chris Paul's mentality would have did with Kobe. That would have been interesting. But they're both bullheaded. You know what I'm saying, Dak?
Well, we see what Kobe did to Steve Nash. Steve Nash was a corner shooter when Steve Nash played with Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
Triangle though, the triangle gonna cause the point guards to be spot up guys.
I was just saying,
Yeah. I mean, Beam in the building.
What up, yo?
What's good with you, man?
Not much, man. In basketball heaven right now.
Oh, I know you is. What you
Don't
think
get no
about all the
credit
movements, bro?
I think it's good, man. I think it's good. I like to see the fact that these guys taking control of their careers. They putting themselves in positions where, my usage rates ain't so high. I got the help I need. And, I mean, we can't sit here and say that if you get a ring, that makes you great. And then when the guy puts himself in position to get a ring or not, he's a sucker. Like, you can't have it both ways. You know what I mean? I mean, we stack squads all the time, you know, in pickup games and AAU in college. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, ain't nobody have an issue with Calipari when he had like 9 McDonald's on that.
Nope.
You know what I mean? It happens all the time. So, you know, I mean, everybody have an issue with Philadelphia when it comes to Allen Iverson. Like, they used him into the ground, and he never won the ring. You know, they got the one championship, and a man of that caliber should never have to carry a team like that. He should get the help that he needs.
I'm glad you brought up Calipari, man. All those McDonald All-Americans, all those #1 recruiting classes, and that dude got one championship, bro. And nobody talk about that, yo.
I mean, but at
Nobody talk
the
about that.
same time, he lets you know what his goal is to get guys to the league. When he come and do his in-house sit-in with you, the first thing he says is, "I get you to the green room." Now, what you want to hear at 18 years old? Your dream is to get to the league. There's a whole lot of guys with the NCAA.
But he also
ain't go nowhere.
But he's also selling the fact that he's using it as a sell tactic. But at the end of the day, you want to win too, though. You want to be among the greats, the Dean Smiths, the Coach K's, Jay Wrights. To have the recruiting class only have one title, that's crazy.
How many bad basketball teams has he had since he's been there?
He's been struggling as of late.
I mean, but still, they've been over 500. They've been winning, except for this year, you know. But other than that, they've been in the tournament making deep run. You got to give a man credit. He's doing what he's doing with a new team every year. And it's hard. It's hard to coach a basketball. It's hard to coach a basketball team, a new team every year.
That's a good point. You're right about that. You're right. That's
and the fact of the matter is, name another school out there who's put more players in the league than him in the last 15 years.
Damn.
He right about that though. Kentucky got them players though. You right about that. Kentucky got those players though. He right about that. It's hard to try to get them team to be cohesive. You know what I'm saying? Year after year. Yeah, I get that. You know what I'm saying? I get that. That makes sense. That makes sense.
What you got? Big dog.
Y'all know who Monty Bates is? I know my homeboy talks about him and Cade played together back I guess they little schools or whatever. Yeah, I don't know how this AAU stuff works, but how good do you think he's going to be when he gets to the next level? The way are they going to talk about him like the way they talked about Cade this year?
He's good.
Mike
Monty Bates is good though. He's decent. He's good.
Who's that? From Texas?
Monty Bates.
Monty Bates.
We play that, but he's
supposed to go to Michigan State. That kid is for real. Ain't no advance about that kid can play. I think he might go the G League route, even though he committed to Michigan State. Because I mean, at the end of the day, these guys ain't thinking about college. They thinking about getting to the league as fast as they can. And now with this whole G League experiment that they have now, like bringing guys in at 18 years old, that's going to work. And once these young guys see that, hey, I can still keep my draft stock in place and still become a first-round pick, I'm going here, and I'm gonna make more money. So I mean, it's a win-win situation for them. So they're learning the NBA game a year early.
So you follow college basketball, right? A lot, right? So you I know you've seen Cade Cunningham play.
Yeah.
You think Jalen Suggs is just as good as Cade Cunningham?
I think he is. I think he's just as good, but it's a political game. It's all about the hype machine as well. You know, and, I mean, and then you got to look at the attributes. You got to look at the height. You got to look at the arm length. You got to look at the size of the hands, the athleticism. I mean, you know, it's all who the media machine gets behind. Even though the Cunningham kid, they had him as the first pick in the draft before the season started. You know, I mean, but at the same time, the kid from Gonzaga, he's gaining steam. Because you know, they winning, but it's no different than the 2017 draft when you know Markelle Fultz and Lonzo Ball were the first two off the board, but people said that De'Aaron Fox was the better point guard.
Right. The other guy from USC, forgot his name. What's his the tall guy from USC right now?
I know you talk about.
He's coming out. He's coming out this year. I'm sure, right?
Yeah, he's gonna come out.
I'm calling it upset right now, though. I think Baylor's going to be the one to take it all this year.
Baylor?
I think Baylor's going to do it.
I don't know, man. Gonzaga clicking on all cylinders right now. Like
or machine.
They clicking on all cylinders. You know, I mean,
Baylor play
I'm NBA wise though. NBA wise, I'm afraid of Brooklyn.
Are you afraid of Brooklyn? You said?
I'm a Laker fan. I'm afraid of Brooklyn.
Really?
How
much you think LaMarcus got? I think that's a better signing than Blake. But then again, like I was saying before you got up here, the one good thing about those guys is they could give you flashes of the old selves here and there.
Realistically, Lamar is going into a situation where he know he don't have to be a scorer. He don't have to be that guy. Hey, I can come here and give you 12 points of rebound, 12 points, 8 rebounds. That's all they really need. You know, his usage rate ain't gonna be as high. You know, and he's gonna be there. You know, in comparison to him going on the team, and now, you know, the NBA ain't really a back to the basket game type of place. He could just focus on rebound, just like Blake Griffin. They could just focus on the small parts of the game right now.
How are they defensively as far as giving you some type of rim protection? Like Lamar, I never paid attention. Blake ain't never known for defense either, is he?
I mean, he ain't known for defense, but I mean, all they got to do is just be in the right position. Okay. For a team like them, they gonna scare everybody because you got to score too. You got to play. You got to play defense too. Like, don't get it twisted. Everybody keeps saying Brooklyn got to play defense. Brooklyn got to play defense. Well, guess what? You got to guard them too. They got 5 guys that we all know can score.
Hey, yo, how does that make you feel as a basketball player? Like, you know, a team not good defensively, right? But your ass missing shots.
It's gonna get into your mental.
You know what I'm saying? You know their ass coming down, firing away. Bow.
It's not just you missing shots. It's, you know, eventually one of these guys will get hot, and Lord knows if 2 of them get hot.
Back there.
And that's another thing too, Hawk. You also, when he comes back, you always got one guy that's always hot, no matter what is going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
KD, you can go through a cold stretch. KD gonna get you 12, 14 during that stretch. And everybody else is cold.
And so you got to look at how these guys get it done. I mean, they can get it done behind the 3. They can get it done by going to the rim. They can get it done off the mid range. Like, they not one-dimensional guys. Like, this is they got 3 of the best offensive talents on one team that we've ever seen.
Hey, and I want to ask you this, because a lot of times when people say, you know, playoff basketball, half-court basketball, they're gonna slow the game down. I believe Brooklyn is one of the rare teams that half-court wise, they just did that, like they dangerous.
I mean, really, do you really want to see them in a half-court game, especially when they got role players like Joe Harris coming off the bench, who can sit in that corner and just spot up? You know, like when you play in a half-court game, that means guys getting rest. That means, you know, hey, you know, I can come here, I can stand a little bit. You want to get the game up and down, so to try to take their legs from them, but I mean, that's a problem. He ain't gonna beat them that way either. It's just more so. Then they got a coach. They got a coach right now that he don't have a leash on the team. I mean, the most dangerous team. What's more dangerous, a pit bull on a leash or off?
Oh yeah,
right
off
now,
the leash.
He got all of them roaming the neighborhood. He got all of them roaming the neighborhood because why? He was a former player who was up and down, who was all about scoring, who was all about, you know what I mean, like getting the star players the ball and stuff. Like, he's giving them a different type of information that some other people can't get. And come playoff time, that's going to be scary. Like, I understand that the Sixers are number 1, but I mean, if being number 1 was an issue for Brooklyn and it mattered to them, they wouldn't have KD and Kyrie, these guys, just let them sit out like that. They more or less like, man, y'all get the rest y'all need. And come playoff time, y'all got to beat us in 7 games because we gonna beat them.
Damn, that's
and
real.
the other good part about those guys sitting out right now is the new role players they got coming in with Aldridge and with Blake. You letting them get acclimated. You letting them get a few more touches. You letting them get themselves ready. Like, those guys know that when KD and Kyrie come back, we got to get them the ball. But right now, I'm gonna get my reps in the game where I'm gonna be ready come playoff time.
Dang, that's real. Go ahead, Darian.
What you gonna do in the pick and pop game with Harden, and you got LaMarcus Aldridge, who's like damn near money from the elbow. Same thing with Blake Griffin at this point of his career with his game. He can shoot from the elbow as well too. And you got LaMarcus Aldridge can also go from the 3 too. He doesn't really need to be. We never looked at LaMarcus Aldridge for his athleticism. It's always been his skill set.
I mean, he wasn't LaMarcus Aldridge. He isn't flashy. He just effective. And if he catch it around the elbow area, like, they got a type of basketball team where they could just put him in his spots and he could just go to work. Yeah. And when you a guy like him, when you a guy like all of those guys, really, you want to be in one-on-one situations. And in a one-on-one situation, who gonna stop those guys in one-on-one situation?
Let me ask you.
If you're a coach right now, who you gonna double team?
And if you want to run, you can have Harden and Urban and Blake and KD and with your boy Harris. You can go ahead and have them go ahead and run, or you know what I'm saying. You
I mean,
play the game, bro.
Let me ask you a question. So, you talk about New Jersey. So, I looked at Miami because they picked up, I guess, Victor Oladipo. And
Yeah.
I was having a conversation with somebody. They was like, "Well, Miami gonna make a deep run." And my thing is that it's just too many chefs in the kitchen. All those guys like Victor, Jimmy, Goran, Tyler Hero, Kendrick Nunn, and some, with the exception of Jimmy Butler, I think all those guys need the ball in their hand. And I think like Hero wants to make a name for himself. Kendrick Nunn wants to make a name for himself. Do you think they're gonna make a deep run, or do you think it's just too many chefs in the kitchen at that point? And you still got Bam.
I mean,
Everybody wants to rock.
well, the best part about Miami is they have experience. They made it to the finals before. You know, they added a couple new pieces. So now it's just a matter of, can Victor Oladipo, can he
mesh?
Another factor to get them over the edge? And, you know, is he willing to play a role? You know,
I got a question. Why y'all all talking about? Y'all talking about every team in the East except for the number one team. Why y'all disrespecting the number one team?
He just said something about your number one team.
I mean, but look, let's okay. Well, since we want to talk about Philly, let's keep it real about Philly. Embiid is injury prone, so I mean, y'all got y'all fingers crossed right now to see if he's going to be there or not. And then when they get to the latter part of the year, right before the playoff, Ben Simmons normally get hurt too. So I mean, realistically, when you got two stars like that y'all got to keep your fingers crossed about, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to say, hey, they're gonna be here. When you look at Brooklyn and they got star guys who gonna play 82 games, like James Harden gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Then
Brooklyn guys
are
only play 82 games. They don't even play 82 games.
Then you say what?
The Brooklyn starters don't even play 82 games. Kyrie
James
missed
James Harden plays 82 games.
That's one person.
I mean, well, which one of your stars play 82 games?
You said your exact words was when you got a Brooklyn team who plays 82 games.
They got guys who gonna play 82 games. They got guys who gonna play 82 games. You don't.
No, they got one guy.
The other thing with Philly is you got a coach who don't make great adjustments. He has blown 3-1 leads with 3 different teams.
Uh-oh.
Well, I can't speak to that. I'm talking about this Philly team.
You know what I'm saying? Like he couldn't make an adjustment with Jamal Murray and with Jokic.
Was that a Sixers team? Was that a Sixers team?
You say what?
Was that a Sixers team?
He's still the coach. He's still.
I don't care. I don't care about no other team. I'm talking about the Sixers. I don't care what happened.
All I'm gonna say is Ben Simmons can't guard everybody. He might be the best defender that you got, but he can't guard all 5 of them.
We'll see. The last 2 years we had healthy Ben Simmons and Embiid, so we'll be good. We'll be all right.
Okay, well, I'm gonna ask you this. Do you want to play Brooklyn?
Huh?
Do you want to play Brooklyn in the 7-game series?
Maxey can play.
I say, do you as a Sixer fan want to play Brooklyn in a 7-game series?
Oh yeah, definitely. There ain't nobody in Brooklyn can stop Embiid. Who can stop Embiid?
Man, look, they don't have to stop Embiid. They can stop the others.
Okay. Embiid. That's the problem. The Sixers, we play defense.
But now
we got top 5 defense in the NBA, so we're good.
I'm gonna ask you this. How many scoring champions are on Brooklyn?
Where has Brooklyn won? Where has Brooklyn won? You're speaking of ifs.
I mean, when I look at Brooklyn, I do see 2 guys up there with a ring.
Hey, B, what has Brooklyn done?
You know what I'm saying? Like, they just got together this year.
Answer the question. No. Answer my question. What has Brooklyn done
this year? And what have they done? What, they still smoking everybody with 2 of their best players sitting out. That's what
they still not number 1. They still not number 1 in their own conference. So what are you talking about?
Number 1. They will be number 1 by the end of the playoff.
Now you making
the number 1 in the East by the end of the playoff.
No, they won't.
Okay, y'all not gonna beat them.
This guy studies the game, man. He knows the game, bro.
Embiid might score 20 points, but I guarantee you this: with the other was getting 30 and 40 on Brooklyn, you ain't gonna be doing nothing with that, man. I understand you're a Sixers fan, but you got to be realistic.
I am being realistic. I'm speaking what the Sixers do. We play defense. We're the top 5 defense in the league. That's what you talking about.
You think George Hill gonna come out there and lead y'all to the finals? You got another thing coming.
You got another thing coming.
Because your point guard position is weak.
We got to upgrade. That's all that matters.
Hey, Stephon. Right now, the Sixers are 32-14. The Nets are 31-15.
Oh, the game.
And they not only have all their players.
How many times has KD and Kyrie even played?
And James just played by himself a whole lot.
James
Harden just played by himself. So Harden's been playing by himself a whole lot.
Yo, these two play in the 7-game series though. This would be a fun series.
It will. It will.
And then I can't wait. I
know you can't.
When the Sixers knock them out of the playoffs.
We gonna look. I hope the basketball guys allow both of these teams to get to the Eastern Conference Finals because we would do live recaps halftime and after the game. I
want you locked in and make sure you tap in the show because I'll be here. You make sure you be here, B.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this though. How come when Golden State built the team they had, everybody feared them? But when Brooklyn got what they got, now everybody feel like you got a chance. That Brooklyn team got more talent.
I've been a Sixers fan forever, so I've been saying Sixers forever. I don't do that. I didn't say never say it.
Brooklyn got a better score than Draymond Green.
Hey, do you really trust Doc Rivers though, Stefan? You really trust Doc Rivers?
Out of all the coaches we had in the last 10 years, yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah, all right. You put it like that.
Thank you.
Years, yes.
That was a great rebuttal, bro.
Only thing Doc Rivers did was he came to Philly and he established who the go-to guy was. He established who the star was.
Yeah. You know who the y'all sleeping on?
Brett Brown just put up in the air like, all right, who want to be the man?
Y'all sleeping on Tobias Harris. I forget about we got Tobias Harris.
Oh
my God.
That man, watch.
Hey man, you don't thinking on these beige dudes, dog. Don't do that.
You don't mean that, do you?
Only beige dudes that prosper in Philly was AI.
Hey, that's wrong. Not really. You're wrong.
I only know two beige dudes like AI.
Man.
It's AI and Cayenne. No, the only two beige dudes I never cross.
y'all just got to make sure your star players are healthy in the end. That's
what T said about your 76ers.
You're going with Embiid, you're gonna need to wrap him in bubble wrap before the playoff. Put bubble wrap on him.
Hey Bean.
Oh, Cass.
Hey Bean gonna be with that crime.
Hey Bean. What's your team? What's your team?
Huh?
Laker fan.
What's your team, Bean?
I'm a team.
Huh?
I'm a Laker fan.
Okay, so you think Lakers going to championship this year?
I honestly, you know what I'm saying? I think one of the worst moves we made was when we let McGee and Dwight Howard go.
Some damn.
I agree.
We went and picked up Marc Gasol, but Marc Gasol ain't been defensive player of the year in years. You know what I mean? Like
he won defensive player of the year that year. LeBron was defensive player that year.
And I mean, I think we vulnerable this year. You know what I'm saying? Like a healthy Laker team, we would have a chance in the West, but we vulnerable this year. Kyle Kuzma still ain't stepping up.
I take that bet. Y'all won't make it out the West.
Oh Lord!
I mean the way the West shake up right now, we got a strong chance of not making it.
Denver made the best trade move of the trade deadline. Denver is going to make
I disagree with that. I don't think Denver made the best trade. I think the Clippers made the best trade move when they got Rondo.
Ooh!
Oh yeah, we got about that. You're right.
Rondo love.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta remember. Here's the thing about basketball. People gotta remember. Those star players that everybody talk about, their numbers go up. Their numbers go up come playoff time. Now, when I look at Brooklyn, we know that James Harden, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Durant, their numbers usually go up come playoff time.
Yo, that's crazy.
So let's not get it twisted. Like LeBron numbers go up come playoff time.
That's crazy.
So
who numbers go up in the 76ers?
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Hawk, calm down, yo. Hawk, slow your roll, dog.
My bad, dog. My bad. I couldn't help myself. My bad.
Hawk,
I don't know how to.
You're right. My bad, dog. I'm sorry.
You know, the NBA is about buying and selling matchups. Now, Philly was the number 1 seed in the East, but I mean, Brooklyn is still improved their basketball team. Y'all just went and got George Hill.
Who?
You said who?
Who?
Philly went and got what, George Hill?
Who? No, I'm playing. He went 33, right? He went number 33 for them. Yeah. George Yano Hill.
Y'all should have threw the book at Toronto to get Kyle Lowry.
Why y'all go get Austin Rivers, man? Y'all should got Austin Rivers out there in Philly. Yeah.
Man, nah.
Austin Rivers not a point guard.
Also, the other thing that hurt Philly, they got rid of shooting. They got rid of Steph Curry.
Hey, yo, y'all banging on Danny Green to beat Danny Green in the playoffs? Because the Laker fans hate Danny Green. Stephon. Danny Green, yo.
Danny Green, man.
Them Laker fans say y'all can have Danny Green in the playoffs.
Who's the scariest team in the West?
Hey, how can nobody talk about Milwaukee though?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, how you have a 2-time MVP and it's like he's just non-existent now?
Because they just say once playoff time come, he gonna magically disappear.
Look like the whole team disappeared now.
Becomes the best player for them in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, I think the league in good shape right now. You know, and it's crazy how we got some stacked teams, but the talent is still spread out amongst the league. So that shows you how deep the league is right now.
Hey, so who is the scariest team coming out the West? Because that's what Darian asked. For some reason, man, your mic.
Denver Nuggets.
But I can still hear you enough.
The scariest team coming out the West?
I say Denver
Nuggets.
I would say the LA Clippers.
They don't believe.
How can it be the scariest team when they're the expected team?
That's the only thing holding the Clippers back is Paul George.
Pleasure, Pete.
Well, what's gonna change the Clippers is they're gonna bring Rondo in, and Rondo gonna put them guys in check.
Ooh.
He ain't afraid to say his piece. He gonna put them guys in check, and also
they're expected to be there though.
He coming in with 2 rings.
And Rondo slapped the hell out of you too. You seen them mitts he got? Slapped the hell out of you.
He coming in with 2 rings. But they are expected. You gotta respect it. So I mean, when he come into that locker room and he opened up his mouth, it's gonna change the complexion of that team.
I like Denver.
Everything don't show up in the stat sheet.
I like Denver. I don't like the fact that Denver gave up Gary Harris. But
I don't like that.
I ain't like that.
Nobody like the Jazz.
The one team that I'm rooting for, but I know that they ain't gonna be there in the end, is Phoenix, because you know what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, I ain't sold on Phoenix.
Like, no, Hawk, no, Devin Booker, my guy.
Devin is that dude.
But Devin better than Dame?
No.
Oh, okay.
2 different positions.
Hell yeah. Y'all talking about respect.
What are you tripping?
2 different positions.
Man, he'll cook.
Devin Booker better than Donovan Mitchell, but that ain't saying nothing.
Oh yeah.
That ain't saying nothing.
I mean, but
that ain't saying nothing.
Hey, yo, don't do Spider like that, man, because he in Utah. It's because he in Utah. Y'all don't like the Bear. Y'all don't like Spider. Y'all do the Jazz dirty. Anybody use the Jazz in video games?
I mean, so you know, realistically, if we're being realistic, you expect the Sixers to get to the finals.
Yep, you expect the Sixers.
I had Lakers and Sixers in my finals. I mean, when the season started, but now, not so much.
Yeah, I don't see them. I don't see them beating Brooklyn, man. It's just too much firepower.
Okay, now the other question I'm gonna ask is,
my bad.
When you look at the Sixers, who is your closer?
Tobias
Harris.
Okay, now when you look at Brooklyn, who's your closer?
They got 3 of them.
KD. No, they got 2 of them. They got 2. Harden's
the closer.
Harden's not no closer.
Whoa.
What did he close in Houston?
Hey, look.
Okay.
Don't do that. Don't do that, because that's ring talk. That's ring talk. You petty.
If he got the ball in the clutch, you ain't worried.
Who's having a very constructive conversation?
Hey man, I'm just saying.
If he got the ball in the clutch, you ain't worried.
Of course you're gonna be worried, but I have to go by.
You will let. So Mike is saying out of all the 3, that's the one that don't really scare you when it comes to closing compared to KD and Kyrie.
Yeah,
I see what he's saying. I see what he's saying.
He might not scare you the most, but when you still got to factor in he is who he is.
He's still a better.
You do.
He is who he is. It ain't like it's Tobias Harris now. You know, don't put him in category with Tobias Harris.
And we know. Embiid. One thing about Embiid, the reason why I don't call him a closer, and I respect Embiid, he make the worst life decisions when it comes to taking shots late in the game. That's a battle rap right there. Take some of the worst shots.
I'm gonna tell you what scared me about Philly that I don't like. Embiid get too comfortable behind the 3-point line for me.
Yep, there you go.
I said that. Yep.
And that's what's gonna kill him come playoff time.
Because he's nasty. Other than that,
because when your center is your best shooter on the team, there's something wrong.
He's not even the best shooter on the team. Stop that.
Well, who is Danny Green?
Tobias Harris.
We got George Hill, not Danny
Oh
Green.
my God, get me the hell out of here. He talking about some George Hill. Get me the
I
hell.
just say he's the best shooter. The best shooter. Do we still got Steph Curry?
Oh yeah.
Steph's
Okay,
still there.
cool.
Y'all better go get JJ Redick.
Who go? If Steph
Y'all
Curry
better go
had the
get
ball,
JJ
he
Redick
coming to
back.
Brooklyn. JJ
Steph
coming
Curry
to
had the ball,
Brooklyn.
go take that shot because MB gonna shoot.
JJ Redick want to come to Brooklyn. He want to be beside Joe Harris.
They don't need him. Joe Harris at 53% from
Oh,
the field right now.
you always need an extra gun.
Hey, look.
Ain't nobody with a bunch of guns ever turned out an additional gun.
He's not gonna turn him down. If he wanted to come to Brooklyn, trust me, he's not gonna turn
What?
him down.
You got both of them in the corner? Can you imagine they play small ball with both of them and just
Yeah,
have
kind of crazy.
man?
Let me tell you what every coach gonna say in the playoff when they play Brooklyn. We only got a certain amount of timeouts to keep them off your ass. Come
Yeah,
on,
for real. I can't call too many timeouts, boss.
That's it. We ain't got but so many.
Phil Jackson
I can't
ride
stop
that
so many
You want the
times.
one over there?
Somebody said JJ Redick in Dallas.
Yeah, he in Dallas.
Yeah, he in
Oh,
Dallas.
okay,
Yeah, he in
cool.
Dallas.
That's
Okay.
nice. That's good for Luka. Hey, shout out to Luka.
Great pick up for Dallas.
Luka, I want him in the MVP talk too, man. His numbers are awesome.
Yeah. I mean, but
Who else who else went to Dallas? Didn't the Big or something go to Dallas?
Dallas just they missing something.
you know,
They missing something.
Mark Cuban don't want no brothers in Dallas doing.
Talk about it, man.
They just lost yesterday to Zion. That's right. Zion been on the tear.
Hey, Hawk,
We
I remember when
38.
guys told me that Zion wouldn't be able to transition to college, and I was like, yeah, right.
Everybody
Okay, he won't
ducking
be
that.
We had
right?
an argument. We had an argument
Okay, yeah,
about what, a year or two ago.
Yep. What Karl
I remember
Malone
being on the
that's
show. We had
Hey,
that argument.
excuse me. What school did Zion go to?
Duke.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
yo.
Okay.
Hey, look, man, we got
Oh,
like
wait a
90
minute.
seconds
Wait a
left.
minute now.
Got like 90
Duke
seconds
Big
left.
don't transition that well to the NBA.
The little Okafor.
Hey.
Zion was just a freak of nature.
No, Duke is changing. We're changing people's mind about Duke players going to the league.
Yeah,
Kyrie, Zion.
Whoa.
Tatum.
Neither one of them played more than 5 games.
I'm just saying, Tatum.
No.
Tatum?
What Duke has done is start paying those type of guys.
Ooh, y'all paying people, bro.
Brandon Ingram.
Krzyzewski.
They start paying. They start paying.
Hey, what
guys
happened to
to
RJ
keep-
Barrett?
They
RJ
start
Barrett
paying
in
guys
the
going to
league?
Kentucky.
He doing good.
He
in
next
New
up.
York.
Okay.
Yeah. No. I'm tripping. That ain't the
Well,
kid.
all
He
I'm
went to
saying is-
Atlanta, right? RJ went to Atlanta, didn't he?
No, Reddish did.
Give me
Damn,
a Duke
Oh
big
yeah, I was
that's
right
doing
in New
good.
York. Yeah, New York. Yeah.
Huh?
Outside of
Yeah, he
Zion,
gonna
give me
do
another big that's doing good from Duke.
Why gotta go big though? It was just Duke player. Why gotta go
So
big?
that's how he gonna win the argument.
No,
Right,
I mean,
right.
you sending the bigs to the league too.
Hey yo, before we get off here, man, shout out to Sue Surf for showing you what a diabolical head it looked like when Math Hoffa was announced to going to Cincinnati. Don't ever look like that on TV ever in your life, like Surf did yesterday. That I was just disgusted at him. Like, come on, Surf, don't do that. You supposed to be an analyst, not a hater. Come on, Surf. That was somebody get announced a battle they've been wanting for years, and you talking about when the last time Math been good. He ain't been good since Geechee got both his champion belts. I'm like, but bro, you just out of all people, you let Jay Black say that, not you, Surf.
He gonna lose. He gonna lose though.
Yeah,
say
Geechee. He definitely gonna lose Geechee.
Yeah,
I just want to be strong. You know, it's like the more victory. At least have a good showing. That's all we ask for, Surf. Just don't choke. That's all we ask for. Hey, don't choke, Surf. And what did he do? He choked. First round, but he saved it. He got it back.
Hey, Hawk, I know I got a question to ask you, man.
Yeah.
Okay, we always get on players about transferring and players leaving teams and stuff like that. Shaka Smart just lost at Texas.
Yeah.
And in less than a week, he had Marquette.
He had Marquette, just
You
like
don't
that.
think that one already set up?
They already had that in the works. You don't communicate that fast.
But nobody had an issue with that though.
Oh, because the adult is doing it. They will never have an issue with the adult. That's what we've been talking about. And that the young player, I forgot what school he was at, but he made a great analogy when he said, student athletes are the only ones that are pigeonholed by the NCAA. Because if you're on like a band scholarship, music scholarship, academic scholarship, you can make money off of your trade, and the NCAA won't step in. But student athletes, their name and their likeness, no.
Right.
handcuffs.
Right.
And I think that was dope because when he put it out there to where it made too much sense for anybody to even fight what he was saying.
Crazy.
But damn, what was something else I thought you was about to say, Bean? Before we wrap this up, because my wife and I'm hungry.
Okay.
Get some meat. Damn, I forgot I was gonna say, man. Oh, shout out to everybody that swore up and down losing to the Washington football team on purpose was for a draft pick. Because Philly just showed you one about a draft.
Oh man, please don't talk about that.
I'm gonna end the show. Yep.
Man, we need to
Bro,
get
you can't end the show like that. You can't end the show like that.
Yes, I can. That's how we end the show. Me and Bean try to tell y'all. It won't because they won't that smart. We were trying to tell you.
I think, man, we knew they was gonna throw the game, but to throw the game just to trade away a high draft pick.
Yeah.
Right, and we're gonna end up with 3 number ones next year because of it. Thank you.
So
ladies
we just gotta endure losing this year. So we just
no, we're not losing this year. We're not losing
just gonna
this
go
year.
ahead and worry about 20.
Ladies and gentlemen,
No.
Stephon is a
Hey,
guy.
Joe Flacco, y'all start quarterback, right?
What?
And it's Joe Flacco? Joe Flacco, y'all start
Yeah,
quarterback.
English
man,
line,
where are you? No, you tripping.
It's true.
Another effort for what?
Hey, don't worry about us. We good over here, Bree.
No, you're not.
Y'all gotta worry about the
playoffs.
Giants.
With that being said, fellas,
right?
man, appreciate everybody tuning in. Philadelphia Eagles, like Stephon, hey, I respect them to the utmost because they buying that brand of we got some draft picks a couple years later. What you did to Jalen Hurts.
And knowing goodness well, Howie Roseman ain't done nothing with our draft picks since he's been picked.
We got if you don't do right by me, curse right now, man. He ain't gonna never be great no more because
We will. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. Watch.
right,
Eagles will win the division this year.
y'all be easy. And y'all see that bold statement right there? He'll be
Yeah, you heard it.
all season.
Remember
All right.
where y'all heard it.
Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. Back to the week.
Peace.
All right, peace.
All right, Drew.